Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of R.C.W. Showcase. We sort of did this with the Iron Man, and boom! There you go, it's fireworks on the stage. Sort of just a basic design, testing them out to see how it works. Yes, I'm aware I pressed the button multiple times, but oh yeah, I pressed it a couple times. So normally, Brooke, just keep watching it, my apologies. It should just be like that. It runs straight through.
It's pretty hot.
So that's using fire as opposed to, I'll show you an old one, it's Kane's old one. No, I guess we could still have them. I was really not a big fan of the smoke ones for the original, because those turned out to be really small and never actually worked. So we just got rid of those entirely. Anyway, let's get on to the next part of the show. And we're back. So as you can see, there's sort of a lighter gray metal as opposed to just a bland white. Over here, we usually had the stage cutting off around here. But now now goes all the way across, so it's a little more. It's essentially the exact same amount of room, but it's extended over and whatnot. So
a lot more room on each side. And also, I'd like to point out, since they're getting this from my point of view, this works now.
Yes, backstage me. Although that's not to public, it's just a general feature that we found interesting. It makes it a lot easier. We can teleport people directly backstage. On to the next part of the showcase. And we're back. So, the next feature we're going to show is I'm going to respawn me, and then respawn I. So now, respawn is technically a kill. Now, I'll explain why. If you hold the championship, this will become a lot more useful and potent to you. Brooke has her World Heavyweight Championship, completely worthless title, I agree. No, and then we got IC and R.C.W. So, you're assigned the championship that you are given, provided that I update the script. I will most likely update the script the time the title changes, or like the moment, or sorry, the day, and then you'll have it the day after. Worst comes to worst, I shall show you later in the showcase. And yeah, as they immediately spawn with their championship. Okay, so next we have a new training room. We turned this from the R.C.W. shop. If you walk in, Brooke, you'll see you get unguarded. You have 100 health, and you can free roam as you please. If you don't want to get killed or not up for training, I wouldn't recommend coming back here, because there's probably going to be a bunch of trolling, griefing, and shit like that. I do highly recommend, however, that you don't troll this room, because people are genuinely looking for training, and if you're ever in that position, it's not going to pay to you well. So yeah, you can just do normal matches and whatnot. So once you leave the room, however, I would recommend, Brooke, if you can hit spawn point, I recommend you hit spawn point, and then go onto this spawn, and it'll re-guard you, unless you want to go in. That's also a way, if you're interested in battling in the crowd, or you want to battle in a ring, it's your choice. You can get unguarded over there. It also says training, and we remove the R.C.W. shop sign, so don't be confused, that's how it works. If you're a champion, I do believe I fixed all the scripts, so you will be assigned the championship that you hold whenever you respawn. There is a slight glitch, I'm not sure if it's still. Brooke, if you could just test.
Yes it is.
Okay, yes, it's a glitch. If both champions are two champions are respawned at the same time, it will give the championship of the higher level script, which is completely random and alphabetical, I do believe. So I think World Heavyweight does come. Oh, you have both?
I have both World Heavyweight and Kids' titles.
Okay, well, it's sort of a glitchy script, but we figure it doesn't happen very often at all. I mean, it doesn't happen that people are respawned at the same time, so we don't really bother with it. Anyway, on to the next part of the preview. And we're back. I think this is the last thing that we're actually going to show. There's going to be a whole bunch more. We might even have enough to show another showcase video later. But for the time being, boom, ladder match. Now, I'm aware that the ladders collapsed. I have absolutely no clue how to fix it. If you have any, advice on how to fix that, tell me. But in the meantime, we just have respawn buttons, and you'll have to respawn the ladders, and they're like normal. I don't have a remove script. I'm probably going to be adding a remove script. And Brooke, if you can move the ladder. This is how you work a ladder match in case you've never been in one. You move around the ladder according to where you want it to be. It may get changed up by your opponents. That's kind of part of the match. You can clothesline to get your opponents away from the ladder. And if you could just climb up to the top and look at that hook, there is a hook up there for what's going to be up there. Let's just say NXT title. So boom, there is an NXT championship hung up there.
Oh.
Wow, little pushy, don't you think?
And I'm now the NXT champion, so I accomplished my lifelong dream.
Good job, pretty boy. Anyway, we're joking. So, to clarify, on Monday, just a little preview of what's going to happen on Monday. there will be, upon that hook, not a title, but a briefcase, sort of like Money in the Bank, for the European Championship, Raw and NXT Superstars only. If you get that briefcase at any time, you can cash in against the European Champion, moi, Kids Rock 4, at any time before my matches. Well, I wouldn't. Actually, I'm probably going to cut that out. Not before the matches, but like when I'm not in a match, you can tell me you want a one-on-one match. I will assign it as quick as possible. Or you can do it directly after my match, like after I'm lower health, which is highly recommended. I will set you at the announce table, and all you have to do is come out with your case, and I will try to re-health myself as accurately as possible to what I was, after my match. So you'll get the best odds of winning if you wait. If I don't get to a good situation, you might want to cash it in as quick as possible if you don't cash it in prior that night. Anyway, I think that concludes this R.C.W. showcase. If you have any suggestions, well, then leave it in the comment section below. Give us a like if you want Mr. Click Here for Help guy updated and given some more detailed looks.
If we get 5 likes, then I'll
5 likes.
Update him.
5 likes, and Brooke will force me to do it and be a painting bag in the side.
Forever.
Yeah, well, she's usually a pain and a naggy. Never mind. Guess that's not a word I should use. Anyway, also give us a like. Actually, no, I'm not gonna give us more than 1 like. So yeah, give us just suggestions on ways we can improve the R.C.W. arena, add new things, suggestions that you have, just anything in general. If you want to give us suggestions for Mr. Click Here for Help and things he can say, by all means, comment and leave your name. Well, you don't have to, but I would recommend that you leave your name also so we can, keep an eye on, who you are, what you comment. You get my point. Just for fun.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you for checking out this R.C.W. showcase. We hope that there's going to be more. I can't promise when these will be uploaded. Just whenever we have a huge amount of updates to showcase. So we hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you check out daily content on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday. Just repeat it after you.
You're so cool. Pay-per-views every single month. This month it's Survivor Series. That is next week. Can't wait for it. It's going to be 5-on-5 matches. We're going to have an R.C.W. Every single title will be defended, and it's going to be amazing. Make sure you check out Top 10s every weekend and 2 on R.C.W. pay-per-view weekends. And I'm Kids Rock 4, and that's Brooksy in her new attire.
Hey.
And this is Kids Rock 4 approving this message. God damn it, can't do it on the ramp. Approving this message.
Yay.